Hey guys, we are live. Welcome to the training session and trading session. This is the Smart Wolf Club channel, so you're welcome. Today we're going to talk about the 1-minute scalping strategy that works daily. 1-minute scalping strategy that works daily. So basically what we're going to do, I'm going to share my screen now, but before we go into that, let's do the first two house chores that we do. Number one, a disclaimer. Number two, I'm going to say a word of prayer so we can start our day in a very powerful way. Before I share my screen, I'm going to do these two things. So in the name of the power of the Almighty, we believe that the market is going to be good to us. We pray that the market is good to us. We pray that those who are going to apply this training may be successful. We pray that all our members make money today using our strategies. We also pray that all those who are going to watch us on YouTube and those who are going to apply this training and the social media who are going to watch this training may also be successful. We pray this in the belief of Power Mighty. Amen. Disclaimer, whatever I'm going to show you guys is not professional advice. It's not investment advice. And just remember that trading is very risky. You can lose your entire investment. So only do this with money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose any money, please use demo accounts or paper accounts so you don't stand the risk of losing any money. With that out of the way, I'm going to share my screen. And let's go and share the screen. We're going to go here. Just give me a minute. I'm going to share my screen right now. All right, there we go. Share screen, share the full screen, share the entire screen, share the screen. One moment, it's coming up, guys. There we go. And I'm going to put myself down here. So I'm down here. This is my screen, and you can see I'm logging into my student's account. I'm working with a student who is going to be trading this strategy. Okay, now, so the first candle, the first 5-minute candle has printed, and that's what we're going to use to trade the NASDAQ. So you can see, guys, the account today is at 301.50. So that's where we're going to be starting at. You can see here, 301.50. So you're going to go to trade, go to the web terminal. And now we are ready to take trades. So we're going to go to the terminal. So guys, we are trading Forex and we're going to be trading NASDAQ. Occasionally, we trade other pairs, the major ones, GBP, USD, Euro, USD. We also trade gold, okay, which is XAU USD. Oh, this thing is not responding. So we're having some technical difficulties, but I can show you exactly what's happening right now on NASDAQ. So this is a 15-minute time frame. We're going to come back to that. And then we also have the 5-minute time frame. So we're going to go to the 5-minute time frame. You can see here is the first candle right there. So we're going to get our box tool, okay, rectangle tool. We're going to box the first 5 minutes. Make sure you get it, and then you're going to extend that to, so this is the box tool there. This is where the first, so you can see it was a bearish candle. It went down. Okay, so what we're going to be waiting for is a breakout. Okay, we're going to we go down to 1 minute now. Okay, so first you mark the 5-minute, then you go down to 1 minute. So we're going to be waiting for a breakout on either side, either on the top or on the bottom. Okay, these two we have here is the 200 is the red 200 SMA and the 20 SMA. Okay, so when the candles are below the 200, you'll most likely be looking for short trades. Okay, when the bars are closing below the 200, it shows a strong downward sentiment. So the bias is more on the downward side. So you'll be looking for short trades. So, however, following our strategy, we're going to be waiting for a breakout, whether on the top of this or below this. Okay, so first, to repeat what I just said, you wait for the first 5 minutes, right? We started at 9:30. It's now 9:37. So 9:30, the first candle is the 5-minute candle. It prints. You mark the top and the bottom. I use this rectangle tool right here. Okay, I use the tool right there. Okay. If you don't know where to get it, it's on the side right here. This is the rectangle tool. If you click there, you have all the tools that you need. So you can use the rectangle. You bring it right there to favorite it, and you bring it down here. You mark that. Okay. So I'm just waiting for a breakout. Okay. Once we have a breakout, either above or below, then we're going to enter the trades, and I'll show you how to start scalping the 1 minute. Okay. So the strategy is a very simple 1 minute scalping strategy that works all the time. Okay. You can use this daily to trade any assets. Okay. You can use it to trade crypto, stocks, Forex, like what we are doing now. We are literally trading the Forex, and we're trading this index NAS 100, or what they call the US 100, the NASDAQ 100. Okay. So we're going to wait for a breakout. And once the breakout happens, we're going to enter the trade in the direction of the breakout. We will wait for a retest. And I'm going to take you through the motions of this. So right now we are on a 1 minute time frame. You can see that. But we first marked the 5 minutes. Okay, so this was the first 5 minutes. So we mark the top and the bottom accurately. Okay, you try your best. Okay, there we go. All right. And we're going to wait for this breakout. Okay, so there we go. We are like that. There you go. There you go. Make sure you get plus the top of the week. There we go. There we go. As accurately as you can. Okay, don't get hung up on this, but try your best to get it as accurately as you can. All right. And then we're going to wait for the breakout. We go down to the 1 minute. Okay, there we go. So we are down to the 1 minute. Okay, and we are waiting for the breakout. So guys, this is where the account is at 301. If you didn't watch our previous live, you remember this account had gone down to about 80 something before we finished the training, and then we took a trade, which was a longer trade using the 15-minute. This was a 15-minute breakout strategy. So I'm going to show you all those strategies that we use. Oh man, I think there's a problem here. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get the. Let's see if we can get this coming up. The trading platform is having issues. Okay, I couldn't get on here. It says timed out, so I don't know what's the issue. Because this is where we take our trades. It's on the platform. I use the web. You can also do download MetaTrader 4. I mean MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4. You can use MetaTrader 4. You download it and then log on that way. But I like to use the web application. That usually makes it easy for us to. MetaTrader took too long to respond. That's the part I don't understand. So maybe we just go here. Let's see if we can trade. You can get the desktop app. I know I have the app somewhere. Let's see if we can get this to come. Because we don't want to miss the opportunities here. When we get a breakout, retest. I mean, right now we are still in the range. Okay, so we are just going to have to wait this out. Blessed are those who are patient, guys. Trading requires a lot of patience. Okay, let me adjust the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Yes, I think the mic is on. Yep, it is on. So you guys can hear me. Okay, we are having a problem with this. MetaTrader 4 is having issues. Let me see if I go in incognito. Let's go incognito. Maybe that would be. Okay, let's accept that. No. It says MetaTrader 4 took too long to respond. Wow. It's not helpful. Just copy this and paste. I don't know why they're asking me all these questions. I'm just gonna be negative because it's not working. Okay, so there we go. So there it doesn't work. Let's see if we have the desktop application. And let's see. Let's go to the desktop application. Yeah, here it is. You can always use. Yeah, it's taking very long. Oh man. It's this one here. Okay, you want us to log in. No, existing. You're gonna need the login passwords. Oh shit. Sorry guys, French. That's why I don't like using the desktop. All right, let's just go back. This is horrible today. We are having technical difficulties already. All right, let's just cancel this. I'm not gonna log on to this. Let's go back. Let's see, maybe we can try to use this update. Is that gonna work? Let's update it and see if that works. All right, we'll let that update. In the meantime, we'll be looking at the market. So guys, I can tell you what happens. So far, you guys can see this is how the bars look like. This is this range here is a 5-minute open, the first 5-minute candle. Okay, so we first wait for the first 5-minute candle to print. So let's go back to 5 minutes. So when the market opens, you're gonna have your chart on 5 minutes, okay, time frame. So you let the first 5-minute candle print, and then you're gonna take your rectangle tool or whatever you like. You're gonna mark the top and the bottom of this 5-minute candle. So that forms your range. So you're going to be looking for trades based on this open range here. And then we go down to the lower time frame, which is the 1 minute. Okay. So the first, okay, there we go. So while we're here, we're going to be waiting for a breakout. Okay. So when we see a breakout, either on the upside, on the lower side, we're going to wait for a breakout and then a retest of the same of the range, or a retest. You know, like the candles may break up going up, so we're going to wait for a pullback, or what we call a retest of these levels here before we enter the trade. This retest here weeds out a lot of fake outs, because sometimes you get a fake breakout, you jump in and it comes right back, takes your stop losses and hands you a nice L. So we don't want those L's. To minimize the L's and increase our probability, we let the market, okay, break out. So a few candles may print above this range or below this range. And then we wait for a retest of the same level just to confirm. And then we're going to enter the trade in the direction of the breakout. So if the breakout is below, we're going to enter in the direction of the breakout, which is taking a short trade. If it's above, we're going to take long trades. Okay. Now, these moving averages here, they are not so critical at the moment, but they give you an idea of what is the market sentiment today. So if the bars are performing, breaking out, or the bars are printing below the 200 and the 200 is facing down, you can see what is happening. Yeah, you're most likely going to be having breakouts on the downside, not necessarily. Sometimes the 20 is here, and you see when the 200 and the 20 are separated, what happens? The 20 tends to move back to the 200, and when the market is separated widely from the 20, it tends to move back. So you can see, like here, there's a separation between the 20 and the bars. See the wider separation here compared to what we have here. So what does that tell you? This tends to move back to the 20, starts hugging the 20, and then sometimes when the 20 is widely separated from the 200, it tends to move back to the 200, like you can see here, to close the gap, okay? So when you have a narrow gap like this, whatever is going to happen here is explosive. So those who, for example, entered the trades here to the downside, you see they enjoyed all this downside here. Massive profits happen. So this strategy here is our flagship strategy that we use in the Smart Wolf Club, and we call it the FFCC, which is the free flow color change. So basically, you'll be entering the trades here based on the positions, the size, this location of the 20 and the 200 and the bars in respective to what is going here, the status at the moment. So for example, if you coming from a state like this, you know, this place here, they're very narrow. You're going to expect an explosive move either downward or upward. In a case like this, the 20 is below the 200, you're going to get a downward explosion. And that's exactly what happens. So if one enter the trade here, you have all these all the way up to down here, you're still in profit, okay? So right now you can see we have the, we are within the range. We haven't broken out yet. It's 9:49, so we haven't taken any trade. And it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to take a trade today. I don't know what's wrong with the web terminal. It keeps saying, okay, there we go. Finally, finally. Oh my goodness. Finally, finally. Finally, finally. Finally, finally. Let's update. Okay, so you can see what's going on here. So we have US 100. That's 15 minutes bars are printing. So the first 15-minute bar looks like that. You can see it's going to the upside. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so it's printing. We are still waiting for that. So here is a 15-minute bar. So we can also mark the 15-minute bar. This is another of the strategies that we use, 15 minutes. So you mark the 15-minute, okay? Then you go down to the 5 minutes and you wait for breakouts, okay? So the 5-minute breaks out and we get a retest or a reversal and you can enter the trade. So there we go. We just got a breakout. Hopefully it will close above. Okay, here you can see. Oh, now it's very confusing because we marked both. All right, let me just remove this. I'm going to remove the drawings. Okay, good. Okay, so we just have this one. We haven't, the candle didn't really close outside, so we wait and see. It did not close outside, so we cannot call that a retest. We're going to just wait. We're going to wait and wait, wait and wait. So we have 1 minute candles. Okay, so we're going to wait and wait. This is 1 minute, so we're going to wait and wait. We're going to wait for a retest. Let me see if they're synced. Yes, they are synced. Whatever is happening on TradingView. This platform here is called TradingView. If you don't have an account, please get one. You can have the free or paid account. If you want to do more, you get the professional paid account, which is costing you a cup of coffee every month. Just a cup of coffee. Use the link in the description. We're going to put our link here. You get a discount if you use our link. Okay, it's an affiliate link. If you sign up using our link, TradingView gives us a small token of thank you for referring you. So just use that. It allows us to make some of these free training. So the trainings are free. So just use our link. Okay, you become part of the brood, the community, Smart Wolf Club community, guys. Now, guys, also make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have live trainings every week. Actually, we have 2 minimum. 2 live trainings every week. In some weeks, we have 3, okay, where you can come in and actually take trades live with our coaches. So like today, if you're trading Forex and you're trading NASDAQ, you can just follow along, okay? However, remember our disclaimer, everything we do is risky. The results that we show are not typical, and we don't guarantee you of the same results. And remember, trading is very risky, so only go into this with money that you can afford to lose. So right now, looking at the 1-minute scalping strategy that you can use every day, it works very well for our members. If you watched our previous training, you could see we did take the 1-minute trade, and you could see what was going on, okay? All right. So we are waiting for a breakout. We're still waiting for that breakout to take place. You can see here, we marked the 15. This is a 15, and we went down to 5 minutes. We are still waiting for the breakout. So we are waiting for breakouts everywhere. Okay, so here I think we're going to get a breakout now. It's 9:53. So yes, so that did close above, and it is pushing up now. You can see why, because the 20 is now coming back close to the 200. They are narrowing up. You know what I'm talking about? So they were widened here. So now they're coming back, and when they come back, the 20 comes along with the market where it is. The bars are hugging the 20. So it's coming back, okay? It's coming back, it's coming back. All right, so that has come back, and it is coming back there. Okay, so we are waiting for a retest, breakout, retest, and then we do our entry. Okay, so that's a breakout there. You can see this bar is printing above, and you can see right here, it's this bar right here, printing above. There was a powerful bar here, 1 minute, and then now it's printing above, following up. Okay, there you go. There you go. Another one has printed up. So these are the 3. Okay, so we're going to wait for a retest, and then we're going to enter the trade if we see a retest. Okay. So we're waiting for a retest, guys. Okay. On the 5 minutes, yes, again, on the 5 minute, you can see it has printed above. So we're going to be waiting for a retest there also. This is the 15-minute breakout. This is the one we're using here. The 1-minute scalping is basically based on the 5-minute breakout. So the 5 minute, we stay out the first 5 minutes. We don't take any trades. We just wait for the candle to print. And then once that candle comes down, prints, we mark the top and the bottom. We have a range, and we wait for the breakout. So we can see there's a breakout on the upside here. So we're now waiting for a retest. Okay, so we wait for the market to come back, retest this, and then we're going to enter our trade in the direction of the breakout after the candles start printing in that direction. Okay, so right now it's still going up. We haven't had the retest yet. This is just a breakout. Now we do have some of our seasoned traders who are massive accounts, okay, hundreds of thousands of dollars to be traded. Some of them are very aggressive, so depending on their risk appetite, some of them just wait for the breakout. Once this breakout happens, they look at the fair value gaps. If the market comes back and touches the gap, the FVG, they enter the trade. So some of them are already in the trades right now. They've already taken the trade, looked at this gap here. It's a very small gap, but you can see it was touched by that candle here. So they look at the 1, 2, 3, and they enter the trade right there, and boom, they're in the market waiting. While we are waiting for the retest, some of them are already in the market right now. Okay, so for us, having this type of an account and following our plan, here is our trading plan. We are using the safe hunt we are trying to be surgical, okay? So we're gonna use for lot sizes, risk, smaller risk, okay? So we can protect our account, okay? So we're gonna be looking for the safe hands. We have 3 levels here. We have a safe hand where we go with the 5 cents lot size, which is similar to 0.05 of a standard lot, or we can do the 10 cents, which is a surgical strike, which is 0.10 standard lot. If we feel very aggressive, then we can go for the 50 cents, 50-cent lot size, which is 0.50. Okay, in our case here, we can do the 30 cents, which is 0.30. This was based on a 500 account, but this account is only 300. So you can see we can just go for the 0.30, which is 30 cents. That's if we're feeling really aggressive. Otherwise, we just go with the safe 5 or the surgical strike, which is the 10. Let me go back and see where we are right now because we don't want to miss. Okay, so we are coming back for a retest. Let's see. I like it that way. It's coming down for the retest. Let's see what prints here. If it turns green, we're going to enter the market. Okay. We could consider that our retest. Okay, there we go. It's printing a green bar, but it's still going down. You don't want to be faked out, so we have to wait for the bar to close. Okay, yep, we gotta wait for that bar to close, literally. Okay, there we go. Yes, so we're gonna buy, and we're gonna buy at 30, as we said. We bought. So as we bought, our stop loss is gonna be just below, a ticker below that, 271. Oh, were we faked out? Yes, that was a fake out. All right, let's go. We were faked out. Okay, so that's some of the things that happened. Let's see. We're gonna put our stop loss right there. Just one ticker below that, 27094. Okay, so that's fake out there. Wow. Okay, so that's the fake out. Went up and it's coming down now. Big time. Two 27076. Let's look at the 5-1 and let's see. Yeah, so it really went in deep. Okay, it went deep. So it just broke out there, faked out everybody. So it's more of a reversal now, going to the downside. And probably is what we said here. Anytime they're under the 200, you'll be looking for breakouts on the lower side, looking for short trades. So the fake out was to fake everybody that it was going up and then come down and finish up everything here. So 27,060. Yeah, it's a very strong downward move here. Looking at what's going on the Nasdaq. Yeah, it's a crazy scenario. Wow. Yeah, you can see it didn't really close. Instead, it went down, breaking in here, which I don't like. When they start closing inside the range, then that kind of negates this breakout. So this was a fake out breakout. So it's taken a lot of stop losses here. Okay, they came back for this. I think they're coming down for liquidities here before making a move. And I will not be surprised if it actually breaks on the lower side, because look at the 200. The 200 is squarely facing down. The market is printing below the 200, signifying a downward, a powerful downward push. Okay. Yeah, powerful downward push. And that is risky business. Okay. So this is called accumulation. When you see them doing this, this is basically accumulation phase. So here it's up and down, accumulating liquidity before it decides to make a massive break for it. I think it's going to run to the downside, looking at where this bar, the 200, is squarely facing down. So most likely Nasdaq, if we go to higher time frames, we probably could see what's going on. Yes, you can see the bar is red. That's the 1 hour. If you look at the 4 hours, red, red. If you look at the daily, red. So no, daily actually, yeah, it's forming a doji. Came from red, and now it's forming a doji. So far, it's like a doji, meaning indecision or change or continuation, or, well, it's trying to show a green bar. The daily is trying to print green. So 1 hour is red. However, there's wicks at the bottom. It does show there's a wick at the bottom, massive wick here. Let's look at the 15 minutes. The 15 minutes, you can see again was green there, and now it's printing red. All right, so we go to the 5 minutes again, not a breakout. Comes, prints red. Now it's printing red to the downside because they are below the 200. You can see that. So this one here that we are looking at, that's 15 minutes. It's printing red, broke out green, and then came down. That's the 15 minute bar. Let's look at 5 minutes. That's where the 5 minutes look like. Not really a breakout. Okay, let's time to bite an apple. So this was a fake out here, green, and then it became red, closed red. Okay. So you ideally should wait for the bar to close, confirm that it's actually going up. So once it's green, then you'd enter the trade. However, it was green and then turned red, closed red inside. So this is not a breakout retest that we look for. So I think it's going to the downside. So we got an L there. Okay. So we're going to wait for a breakout on the right side. So normally we normally talk about taking 1, 2, and possibly 3 trades if it all happens between 9:30 and 11. Okay. So the first trade was a loss, big loss. That's why you have to go in with hi, have a nice day. So it's a matter of waiting and waiting. We're going to be waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting. Wow, it's very interesting. The longer time frames show upward trend because they're way above the 200. But if you go down to the 1 hour, you can see the 200 is below. Okay, the 200 is actually below. You can see that's the 200. So if you go to the that's 3 minutes. So where does it start? Where do we start having the 200 above the market? 15 minutes. Let's go 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. The market is below. The market is below on 30 minutes. 45 minutes, the market is above. So the higher time frames are showing above. Okay. So the higher time frames are showing the market is above, whereas so if we want to get out of the market, do a swing trade instead of a scalping 1 minute, we could look for the higher time frames and take a trade in that direction. Okay. Because looking at the sentiments, the higher time frames are showing. So let's say if we mark, what is this? Let's remove that drawing. Let's say we mark the 45 minutes. Okay, I know you haven't heard of this, but we have coaches doing all kinds of stuff in the Smart Wolf Club, guys. Our coaches, some of them we have coaches from all over the world. Some of them have been trading for 30, 40 years. Some of us have been online since 1998. We have coaches from everywhere. Tajimoto from Tokyo, Japan. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for over 20 years. Mr. Baker from Atlanta, Georgia. He's been in the Smart Wolf Club for, again, a very, very long time. So you mark the 45, you go down to the 15 minutes, and you can see 15 minutes. You can see what you're looking for. I wanted to break down here, but now decided to go up. Okay. So if you take a trade and get out of the market, you can have a limit trade there. So you have your stop loss just below that and your take profit. This is going to be a swing trade. So you're looking for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. You're going to go all the way to 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Just showing you some of the crazy stuff that some of our coaches are doing. Look at that. Look at that. So you wait for the market to come in here, breaks out here, enters you the trade, and they are going to take this and go away for a long time, okay? If we look at NASDAQ, have we ever hit those high points? Yes, we have hit those high points just the other day. You can see if I draw a line there, guys, if I put a line there, you can see take profit hit here. Actually, not long ago, on the 27th, that was on Monday, and these days here. Actually, yeah, on Monday. So it's not unheard of, okay? So that's probably what we're going to do. Let's set our trade there and we leave the market because, okay, 27,009. That would know our stop loss is right here. 27. We can just make it 2,700 and the take profit right there. The take profit is right here, 27,397. 27,397. Stop loss is 27,009. So you think NASDAQ is going to get there again? This was like one of the highest in a long, long time. Yep. So we are looking for that. Very bullish. Okay. Stop loss down here. That will obliterate the account. All right. So let's see. So let's write down those numbers. They're very interesting. 27,000. That's our stop loss. And our take profit at 27,397 take profit. Okay, let's put those there. Very, very interesting numbers. Okay, so we are looking at that. So down to the 1 minute, let's go back to what we are doing today is the 1 minute scalping. There we go. That's the 1 minute scalping strategy. Okay, so where should your stop loss be now? If you entered, man. So I think this. Okay, this is the 15 minute. Okay, all right. Let me write this down because this is the go away trade. But this one here, we have to go back to 5 minutes. Remove the drawings. All right, we're gonna mark the first 5 minute open. It's this one here. It was a bearish bar. Okay, it's this one here. Make sure we have everything caught up there. Okay, the 5 minute. That's the 5 minute there. All right, so this one is breaking above. Came in all the way. All right, so where should we have our stop loss? Down here. Okay, so this should be our stop loss here. 27,067. If you go down to 1 minute bars, this one here, let's put a line there. Where's the line? Let's put a line here. This is the lowest. Okay, then go down to 1 minute. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. So the 1 minute is down there. And that's our take profit. Let's see, where should you have your take profit if you take your long position. All right, there you go. That closes above. So this is your stop loss down here, just slightly below 27, and then a take profit of 1 to 2, risk to reward ratio 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2, guys. Wow. I would probably squeeze the stop loss to this point there, just below this one, so I can make it 1 to 2. You don't want to go too risky on that. You have a tiny stop loss. There we go. Exactly. So this would be your stop loss right here. This is your stop loss, 27,091. 27,091. That's your stop loss, and our take profit is this one here, 27,144. 27,144. Ooh, that's coming down big time. Okay, so we have our trade set. Oh my goodness, are we close to the stop loss? Stop loss is down here. Take profit is up here. Okay. At this point, you can literally obliterate this account because we went in with the aggressive mode. Looking at our plan, man, we were aggressive. We used this aggressive wolf today. Aggressive means you're at risking more of your account, of a small account. So we can literally break the account, but that's part of trading. And my student is well aware. This is a training account, okay? So we went really aggressive. Okay, now if we also win, if we hit our take profit again, we have also given ourselves a good chance of making a big buck. Okay, so that's the trade that's ongoing right now. And of course, we're going to take our go away trade. Our go away trade is going to be a go away trade. Oh man, you don't want to be looking at this stuff, right? Just feels like it's going to come all the way down and take us out. Yeah, that's a very, very strong candle. Oh my goodness, this is going to obliterate this account. Wow, very close. So that's why sometimes when you're watching the bars print, you have butterflies in your stomach. Bite an apple. One apple a day keeps the doctor away. While that's working, I could also be looking at other things. So give me a moment, guys. I'm right here. All I am doing is looking at other things, making sure the journal is updated. Everything is good to go. Yeah, this trade is a little tricky, so all right, everything looks good. We're going to wait for it to just go above this break even so we can get out of this trade. It's already making me feel sick to my stomach. We're going to wait. It goes above. We're going to take it to break even. We're going to move our stop loss. We're going to trail our stop loss, guys. Yep. Right now, I cannot because it just takes a little wick, a big bar to wipe you out. Okay. Stop loss is pretty narrow. So we're going to let it go above and beyond. Okay, it's going above. Let's see how much candles it's going to print. So you guys can see what's happening there. Okay, we're going to let it go. Let's see once that candle closes, what comes next is going to determine how far we're going to go. Above and beyond. Ooh, just started bringing a big weak downside. Let me go back and see what's happening. So that's the trade that we took, guys. You can see we are hopeful that we will hit our take profit because there's a breakout, a good breakout to the upside, a retest, and then we jumped in here. So our goal is that this goes up, and it is pushing up. Let's see if it pushes up that high to give us our bread for the day, our daily bread. It's pushing. Keep on pushing, guys. Pushing. It is pushing. You can see, you guys can see it's pushing, and hopefully it's going to get us there. Oh, man. There we go. Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Boom, boom, go. Oh, man, just there. It tried, but it didn't. Okay. Can I just close this trade? I'm going to bring this back to break even and some. I moved my my stop loss to break even. Okay, we're still waiting. We haven't hit our take profit yet. Did it? No. Man, I still believe it's going to push further. Come on. Oh, no, man. We could just close that trade. Oh, boy. Okay, there you go. Continuation. Okay, one final push. Final push. Boom. Yay! Take profit hit. Take profit was hit. Hit, guys. Look, 371. So we were at 301.50, and now we're at 371.64, guys. This is it. Okay, so that's our small trade. We're going to take our go away trade. Boom. Unbelievable. It came boom, like literally boom. Wow. See, the market just handed us a nice clean win following the 1 minute scalping strategy. We just scalped the market. How much? Literally $70 out of a $300 account, guys. Because some of you, when you hear $70, you're like, oh, that's nothing. That's what I spent for coffee. Okay. Now, you're forgetting that my student, if you don't remember the story, you guys can go and watch our initial videos, lives, where the story is very interesting. This guy lives in the village, okay? And some of you will be wondering, how did we get a guy in the village start trading? Well, he started trading long before we met him, okay? And so this was the take profit, guys, right here. And the candle actually turns red, but it gave us our take profit, a massive wick to the top, and boom, account jumps to, like magic, 371 from 301. So $70. What, in less than, when did we enter the trade? You guys remember we entered the trade? Less than 30 minutes. Okay. Because we entered at around 9:50 something. and now it's 10:28. Okay, so boom, the market just giveth, and we went aggressive today. We were really aggressive, guys. At some point, I felt like, oh my God, we're probably gonna be losing this, but we stayed calm, stay positive always. We stayed calm. We didn't even mess up with the stop loss. We didn't move it. We didn't do nothing with the stop loss. We just knew it was gonna come back because the thesis is correct. We are waiting for a breakout on the upside, and that's where the breakout showed on the upside. Okay, so here we go. The breakout was on the upside, and boom. Okay, so we're saying we're going to look at the 45 minutes. So that's the 45-minute bar. Let's just remove all the drawings. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to show you here is something very interesting. This is the 9:30, 9:45, 9:45. Okay, let's look at the 30 minutes. This is the 9:30 right here. You see, that's the 9:30. Okay, you mark that, the top. This is our go away trade because we're going to set a trade and go away, leave the market. Okay, so there you go. That's the 9:30 candle. We wait for the 9:30 candle to close. We go down to the 10 minutes. We're going to look for a breakout. Yes, we do have a breakout. You see it. This is the breakout right here. Okay, that is the breakout right there. You can see that's the breakout. And we're going to wait for a retest. Okay, so we're going to wait for a retest of the breakout zone. So we wait for this to come down here. And then when it starts printing candles to the upside, we jump in. Okay, and then we're going to take this trade. It's going to be our longer trade, intraday, or even sometimes it swings to the next day. Okay, so we set that and go away. So you don't have to trade. Some people are like, I can't trade every day. Okay, you can take a long-term trade, what we call a swing trade, that may last same day or the next day. So if you're skipping a day, because like if you don't have time to be on the charts tomorrow, which is Thursday, today is Wednesday, so you can take a longer trade based on the higher time frames. Okay, so I just gave you an example. I go to the 30 minutes. Somebody just called me. Well, I'm going to call them back. Yep, I'm going to call them back. There we go. I will call them back. Okay, so we're waiting for the retest. The retest to happen. Okay. So 10 minutes, we wait for this to come back. You can set a limit trade, okay? You can set a limit trade. Okay, you can set a limit trade. Wednesday the 29th. You can see what happened yesterday. Not yesterday, this was Monday. We had some really high bars there. So we have the breakout that took place here on the 10 minutes, and it's still going up. This zone was marked using the 30-minute bar. Okay, so the first 30 minutes you stay out of the market, you go down to the 10 minutes or even 5 minutes and wait for retests. You can see the 5 minute broke out here. Okay, you can have a fair value gap sequence. You can see how long these are. Wait for a retest of the gap. So that's 5 minutes. Okay. If you go down to 1 minute, what's going on? Okay, so the 1 minute that handed us our win is still pumping to the upside. So you can see NASDAQ is bound to go up. So if we go back to our 10 minutes, that's what's going on. So this may take some time. As long as it happens between now and it's a go away trade. I call them go away trades. You take it and you leave the market. You leave your screen, you go have fun, and you'll be checking later, maybe later today or tomorrow or the day after, because you're using a higher time frame. Now, the potential is big. The potential for loss is also big because you're going to be dealing with like some large numbers. However, you can minimize your risk by, you can see here, like according to our plan, I will use the safe mode here, safe hunt, instead of going in with what I did today. I went with the aggressive wolf where we used 30-cent lots, which is 0.3 lot size for a very tiny account like that. Was very, very aggressive. But you can see it gives you a big reward. One trade out of a $300 account, you make $70. As I was trying to explain, $70 is nothing. For some of you, I can see you're saying, what is $70? But you're forgetting the student who is allowing us to use his account lives in a village. He lives under $1 per day, literally, on average. You wake up in the morning, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., back-breaking jobs, you make $1. Someday you make nothing, someday you make $3. Average is $1, okay? So don't crucify me when I say he lives under $1 per day, because some people are like, get out of here. Who lives under $1 per day? This guy. I've lived there. Some of us come from the village, okay? So I'm telling you what I know. Those guys live under $1 per day, and they do back-breaking job. So if you show somebody to make $70 in what, 20 minutes, you're changing their entire lifestyle, okay? Literally, we have paid him 70 days worth of labor, hard labor. So now he can enjoy himself for 70 days without having to worry about where the $1 is going to come from. Now, however, for some of you, you can just work out your numbers. It's a numbers game, okay? So if you live in a country where you need to be making at least $1,000 a day, like one of our coaches, Tajimoto, is on here. He lives in Tokyo, Japan. His expenses per month is about 30K. So he needs to make at least 30,000 a month just to enjoy his lifestyle. So his goal is about $1,000 every time he trades. So again, you're going to come in here. Let's say your account is 30,000. Okay, you're trading a $100,000 account or a $30,000 account or a $10,000 account. Then these numbers start making sense for you. So let's say $70. We were trading a $300 account. Multiply that by 10. That's 3,000. Okay. So 70. So let's say you had a $3,000 account and you took multiplying by the same factor, making sure everything was the same, you'd be at $700. $700. I mean, yeah, now we start talking, right? We start shaking heads. $700 made in 20 minutes out of a $3,000 account. Okay, what percentage is that? Okay, let me bring the Google calculator. So you guys, I think you guys will understand if we talk about percentages. Okay, so it is $70 made out of divided by 301. Okay, we had a $301 account. Multiply that by 100 in terms of percentage. So it was 23.25 or 26%. Let's say 23%. Okay, so today we're able to grow this account by 23%. Where on earth are you going to get 23%? Even annually, most of your if your investment is pegged against the S&P 500, you're looking for 8%, and if you're lucky, between 8 and 15 or 8 and 16%. Okay, so 8%. That is annual, but imagine you can do that sitting down and following a very simple strategy, the 1 minute scalping strategy. Okay, just like I demonstrated it. You have your 5 minute chart. Okay, so you come here, 5 minutes. You're going to mark the open and breakout. You're going to mark the 5 minutes, the open and the closing of that 5 minute candle using that rectangle. You're going to wait, then you go down to 1 minute. Okay. You go down to 1 minute, you wait for a breakout and a retest, and boom. Okay. Breakout, retest, boom. You enter the trade. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. You guys saw that. Don't be greedy. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. And there you go. You're on your way. That's exactly what happened. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. And boom, you're on your way. Okay. So we are looking for our go away trade. Our go away trade. We are still hunting for the retest on our go away trade because this is 15 minutes. Let's remove the drawing and let's look for the first 15 minutes today. Was this one? Was a bearish candle actually. This one here was a red candle. This one right there. That was the first 15 minutes right here. Opened there, closed there, and there you go. That's what happened. And then you go down to 5 minutes. You wait for the breakout, retest, and it broke out, and you can see it's still continuing. Okay, so let's go to the 45 minute, the higher time frame. Remove the drawing, which was the 9:30 candle. 45. This was the 9:45 candle. Okay, 9:45. All right, that one there, because we're talking about 45s. So that's the 9:45 candle right there. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And then you go down to 15 minutes and you're still waiting for a. There is a breakout. We're waiting for a retest. Okay. The retest comes back. Once you get a retest, you're going to enter the trade. So you just monitor for a retest. Okay. If we got 45, what did we have 45? Was it a bearish candle? No, it was a green bar. It was a green bar. So you're waiting for a retest, looking to take some long trades, okay? Looking to take some long trades. We even marked the numbers. I think we had the numbers already written down. And if we look at what's been happening, look here, there's some liquidity. And NASDAQ does fall real big time here. You can see this part here. So there is a liquidity sitting down here, which could be attracting this thing to come down. Similarly, there is liquidity sitting up at the top here, which could be attracting this to come up. So either way, either way, either way. Okay, so there we go. Just make it wider so we can see what's happening. So this is 15 minutes. If you go down to 5 minutes, let's see what's going on. Okay, so 5 minutes is coming back for a retest. If we mark the 45 minutes and then we have this, we have got a breakout. We have a pullback coming down here for a retest. We're going to shut this at 11 o'clock, guys, on the dot today. Okay. Sorry, don't mind me. I bite apples every time I'm trading. When I wake up, the day I'm trading, I just take a glass of water and keep biting one apple until I'm done. Then I have my breakfast after the trading session, which is between 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the New York time. So wherever you are, just make sure you get on board at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. You can convert that into your local time. If you don't know how to do that, you can use our time converter. This is a tool we have created for you for free using the power of AI. Go to profitwellnesshub.com. The link is always pinned on the comment section or in the description. Click that, go to the apps and look for the time converter. Or it could be under products. I think it's under products. Let me see. See if I can bring up Profit Wellness Hub here. Yeah, here's a Profit and Wellness Hub. You go to apps. Yeah, it's right here under apps. These are free tools you can use. Go to the time converter. Okay, so mine defaults to New York time. Yours is going to show your local time, and it's going to show you the estimated New York time. So you know exactly what time you need to get in there. Now, if you need hand holding, some of you want mentorship or free training on how to make money online, trading the markets, digital marketing, AI stuff, you can go right here and make an application. Okay, you can apply. Okay, it's not for everybody. Our coaches are very busy. They're only taking about 100 people at a time, a cohort. So you might join a waiting list. You have to apply. They're going to go through your application. If they feel you're a fit, then they will invite you into the cohort. It does cost money because their time is very valuable. And we realized before we used to give these trainings for free and people will not take them seriously. But if you pay a small fee, you're going to have a skin in the game and you're going to take it seriously. It's just psychological, okay? They don't need your money, but they're going to take the money anyway because you have to commit. And the commitment, the skin in the game, they want that part commitment. Okay, that's the main reason, really. They don't need your money. These guys have been trading, they've been working online for many, many years. Okay, some of them are very successful. So basically, those are the things maybe I should bring up. So there you go, time converter, very important tool. So you know, we trade between 9:30 and 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, and then of course, every session I give you some AI dust. So we have launched the Vox Fit here, guys. This one, it's a voice first health platform. Okay, so it is available now. You guys can go download it on your app store. You can download it on your, if you have the Android, what is it called? Google Play Store, or what do you call it? Go there. I use an iPhone, so I know it's an app store for iPhones. For Google members, those who have Androids, you can download this and you can start using it. Okay, so you can daily, you can log. Okay, so welcome, begin your journey. This is what you're going to see. You tap on that. You just speak your voice is your health command. Okay, clinical clarity, unlock all this kind of stuff. There you go. So every day you can monitor your blood pressure, your glucose levels, your heart rate, your weight, your body temperature, your oxygen, your sleep, your water, and then of course the big one, calories. Okay, so again, you just click that button and you say blood pressure 180 over 120, and then you stop it and it's gonna record your blood pressure. Wow, so it says hypertensive crisis detected. Please contact emergency services or your doctor immediately. And you can call emergency if you have emergency, you can just press that button and they're going to call your emergency system. They're going to activate your emergency system. Okay, so there you go. This is your health companion. How are you feeling? Okay, voice log. That is if you want to log a voice for your attendant or your doctor to listen to. So you can say, I feel dizzy, I have headache. Okay, so it's going to save the note. There you go. I feel dizzy. I have headache. Okay. My pressure is 120/80. Oh, this is showing you how you can do. So I've put a note. Now, if I want to share that with my doctor, you can just go to the reports and you're going to just share that with your doctor. So you're going to send a secure link to your provider. It could be your weight loss coach, could be your fitness coach, could be your doctor, could be anybody who is working with you to help achieve your goals, or it could be a relative. Okay. So we have that there. You can share with a relative. Okay, so you can share the progress report right here with anybody, loved one, friends, whoever. If you want to send this to your provider, you can. Okay. Optional, auto expires in 48 hours. So you can send that to your doctor and they can, and you guys can have a conversation about what is going on. Okay. Very soon, we're going to have something for the providers. Are you a provider? They're going to have a private where they can join VoxFit network to monitor their patients, okay, via voice alerts. So basically, the patient can record like what I just said. I have a headache, I'm feeling dizzy, and they can monitor all that from what you guys are saying, looking at your reading. So let's say you want to monitor your glucose. You can just come here and say, my glucose is 100. Okay, so I did that. And then I'm going to stop it. It's going to record my glucose for today. There you go. My glucose is 100 and it says normal glucose. You are in target range. Okay. All right. So again, if I want to record water, how much water I have taken, you can just say here 8 ounces of water and it's going to record them today. So here I have taken 8 ounces of water. So, and then I just stop that, transcribing. 8 ounces of water. Oh, I have taken 8 ounces of water. Add an amount. Oh, it didn't record that. Okay. Now, sometimes you get glitches. 8 ounces of water. Okay, let's see that. Okay, it likes that. So it doesn't want a long sentence. Just say 8 ounces of water. Looking good. So it has logged that. So at the end of the day, it can tell me how much water I have taken. Because some of you take water and you don't know how much you've taken. Okay, meals. You can also log your meals. So you'll just come here and say, ate an egg, a sandwich, a bar, energy, whatever it is, you describe it. And then it's going to show you the amount of calories and proteins and fat that you have consumed. So every day you can monitor your calories. So guys, this is just, by the way, just to show you that with the power of AI, you can learn how to create all these tools, okay? So just go through the mentorship, okay? So those of you who are interested in learning about AI, you can go to the profitwellnesshub.com and go down to services, AI training for individuals. If you're a business and you want your employees to be trained on AI, how to automate some of the mundane tasks that bog them down, you can use that. If you how to automate some of your mundane tasks, like, for example, emails, reading emails, automating your marketing, social media posting. We can automate all that using AI. So you can learn all those right here, okay? So just pick one of these, sign up for the training, okay? Future-proof your career with AI Mastery. Enroll, it's $29997. It's add to the cart right there. Go and pay, check out. Now, if you have an additional, so it's $29997 for the first person, okay? And this is total conclusive. You're going to learn prompt engineering, generative media. Here it covers everything: images, videos, presentations, and of course, building custom GPTs, okay, to automate your workflows. So let's say you're a busy executive, you don't have time to do anything for yourself. You can use this for your planning and all that. You're going to learn all that under this training. So secure your spot. So it is $29997 for the first person, and then $200 per person extra. So up to, I think, a maximum of 10 people. If you're more than 10 people, then you need to go for the corporations, this one here. You're going to book a workshop, it's $5,000 and then $200 per person, okay? So you pay the $5,000 and then $200 per attendee. This is just to enable the organizers get the materials out to you guys, okay? So the $5,000 barely is bare bone basic, just to meet the costs of preparation. Nothing else, okay? Our coaches have been doing this for many years. They don't need your money. They just need commitment. And we realize the only way you can get somebody to commit is when they have a skin in the game. When they pay up something up front, then they commit. We used to offer all these trainings for free, and people don't take them seriously. But when they pay, they take it serious. They show up for the meeting. If they don't pay, they don't even show up. They give you excuses. Oh, my grandmother, my son, oh, this happened, my car. How is your car related to getting online? Even for a Zoom call, they'll tell you, oh, I couldn't get in because my car was broken. Guys, your phone is not hooked to your car. You can get on a Zoom call whether your car is broken or not. Grandmother was this, this. I mean, damn excuses. Anyway, so, but when they pay, they show up. Trust me, a lot of them will show up. When they pay, they show up because they know there's something at stake. They're gonna lose their, whatever they paid, right? Whether it's a dollar or $2, it doesn't matter. Really, the cost doesn't matter. The fee you pay does not matter. It's just the commitment part that we are looking for. All right, so I think with that, we have 6 minutes to go. Let's go back and see what is going on here. So we took one trade, made $70 out of the 300. So the account now is at, oh man, I just logged off. Let me see if I can log on. I just want to show you guys live. So I'm gonna log on. This is my student's account. Let's see if it will allow me to log on. I know. Yep, there you go. So it's at 371.64, okay? We started at, we write these things down every day. 301.50, that's where we start. You have to keep a journal for trading. To be a successful trader, you have to journal everything. You have to have a plan. We have a plan right here. We know what to do, when not to do. This plan was based on a $500 account, but you knew we literally overdrew the account when we were using the free flow color change. We were going overly aggressive on the account. So we have cut that down. We are now following a systematic plan, okay? If you follow a plan, you're going to be successful. If you don't follow a plan, you plan anyway, and you plan to fail, okay? So there we go. VoxFit, don't miss this. The first 1,000 people are going to get it at an affordable price, okay? Because we need to maintain all these APIs and keep it online. You have to pay something small, okay? It's just a cup of coffee, $9.99 per month, okay? All right, $9.99, and it's your companion. It can, those of you, now there's one feature I didn't even show you guys here. For those of you who are on medication, let's say you're on blood pressure medication, pain medication, chronic, you're diabetic, you're on diabetic medication, you can literally come here, log in your medicines, okay, whatever you take every day, or if you don't know how to do that, your helper or whatever caregiver can log everything on here, and you can just log your medications using voice alerts. You just come here to VoxFit, and you can say, I took my lisinopril today. I took my lisinopril today. Okay, it's going to log that. There you go, lisinopril logged, and it shows the meds that you have taken. So I have taken one med today. And if I go to my medications, I can see today doses 1. Okay, so I'm missing the other one, the atorvastatin. This one here has not been taken. So if I took it, I can mark taken, and you can see it is right there, okay? So this helps you, reminders, those of you who forget doses. Did I take my medicine this morning? I'm not sure. Here you are. There's a tool that can show you, and it can remind you, okay? We can have this send alerts to your phone, text messages, voice alerts or text message. It can alert you and tell you, hey, you haven't taken your medication. All this has been created using the power of AI and, of course, some ingenuity. All right. So, guys, go ahead and take it for a test drive. The first 1,000 people, we're going to have you in a group. You're going to be our test group. And we are going to probably shut it down after 1,000 people just to see how this runs. So you want to be among the first 1,000 people to go and sign up. Okay. So VoxFit is for you. There you go. It's available. It's launched. It's ready to go, guys. Okay. We are still waiting for our go away trade. Are we? Yes. Are we? Yes. Where is it? There we go. All right. So we came back, and now we are going away. So there was a pullback, broke out, pulled back, and now it is going away. Okay, so pull back, and now it's going away. So we're going to enter our long trade. We're going to bring our long position tool. So we're going to enter there. Our stop loss, we're going to put it right. The previous low is this one here. We can actually use this as our stop loss. And we're going to go a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. If we see that is fit, 1 to 2, all we are targeting is a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio right there. There we go. So that's our risk to reward ratio right there. So we wait for this to be green. We're going to enter the trade if it is green. Right now it's behaving funny. It's a 5-minute bar. So we have how many minutes to go? Yeah, we just have about 2 minutes to go. So we'll see what happens. If it closes green, we enter the trade. If it closes different color, we are out. Okay. It's forming a doji. Doji can mean continuation. Okay, there we go. It is green. So far, it is green. So far, it is green. So far, it is. Oh no, red, green, red, green. Doesn't know what to do. Looking at the previous highs of the previous highs. You can see the previous highs of Nasdaq. We are pretty much exhausting that move. 1 minute to go. Oh man, it's still showing red. We didn't really get a good retest. Okay, so it closed green. So it's going up. So we're going to enter this, but we're going to enter this with a safe mode. So we're going to go down to the 5. We're going to buy now. It's the 5-minute bars. Okay, so we're going to put our stop loss. This is the go away trade. We're going to take this and go away. So our stop loss is right here, 27,164. It's this one here, 27,164. And our take profit is, guys, drum roll. Here is our take profit. This one right here, 27,248. 27,248. 27,248. Okay. All right. So we are in the trade. We took the trade and it started going down. It's very possible that it's going to give us a loss, but who cares? Okay. We did our best. We're following the strategy. You can see it's really printing a down red candle, strong one. As soon as we entered, it started printing a red candle. Yep. Yep, it's printing a red candle. So it may just hand us a loss here. You know what? I'm going to move this a little further down for one simple reason. Just one ticker below that line, 27,162 instead of 27,164. I'll explain next when we meet on our live on Friday. I'm going to explain why, because I'm going to be showing you guys this trade and see how this trade behaved. Okay. I just moved it a little bit below there because there's liquidity here that these weeks might come to collect this. This is accumulation phase right now. You can see it's accumulating and it can break either on the upside or on the lower side. Okay, so we are taking a very risky trade. However, it's after 11 o'clock because it just happened at around 11. So, but you can see I've scaled down the risk by using a safe, what we call a safe hunt. So basically we're using this. This gives you massive room to breathe. If I had used a 10 or a 50 cents lot size, then I would be having butterflies in my stomach, like, oh, I'm going to obliterate this account if things go opposite. But now we are only using the 0.05 standard lot, which is 5 cents lot size. Okay, guys. So I think we're going to let that run, and we'll come back and report on this on Friday morning. We are meeting again on Friday at 9:30 for our live. We're going to take other trades. We're going to continue with our scalping strategies plus our go away trade. You can see this is our go away trade. It's right now in the red. But you can see there's accumulation here. Looking at the previous levels for NASDAQ, I think we still have possibility of us breaking on the upside. However, the market giveth what it takes. The market does whatever it likes, okay? Ooh, it's coming down strong, very, very strong. It's coming down strong. You can see this is a big bar, but let's see what happens. Let's see, how was the 15? The 15 minutes. The 15 minute was, okay, so it comes down. It's coming down. You know, I'm thinking we need to give it more room. Well, so we are not wicked out by simple wicks that go down to the bottom. Yeah. Previous. See here, there's a fair value gap here between that candle and that candle. And the fair value gap is broken. So we're going to go to these levels. We got the previous low is this one here. So the previous low for the move. Okay, so we target this 27137. Okay, guys, we want to give this trade our biggest chance of success. So we're going to risk a little bit more to get more. So we're going to put our stop loss here, the breakout candle, the bottom of the breakout candle, 27136. Okay, so you guys see that 27136, and that is going to change our take profit, because if you're doing a 1 to 2, then this is what we're going to do. 271, and then our take profit is going to go further. Okay, guys, where are you? We need a 2. There we go. There we go. Exactly. So if we are risking that, then we want to take profit here at 27302. Okay, good number. 27302. That's our take profit. Boom. So we modified the trade. So we are still risking the same. Okay. There we go. So that's our go away trade. And I'm going to get out of the market. But before I go, guys, recap. So we traded the 1 minute scalping strategy that you can use every day, and it works. You can see it worked. Okay. So we took this account from 301 to 371. Okay, right now it's at 370 because of this trade. We are in a trade right now. Okay, so there's a little bit of drawdown. And then now we have entered another trade. This is our go away trade. We're going to let the market do whatever it does. We're going to report on this on Friday. Okay, guys? So before I go, let me just say that you need to you guys need to subscribe to the channel. Okay, before I go, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification. You can see me now. hit the bell notification so you're notified when we are trading. And you guys also should also look at taking advantage of what I just showed you, the mentorship. This is gold. We don't take this lightly, because that means somebody's spending their time to show you the ropes. Okay, so you go to apps, profitwellnesshub.com, you go to the app section, private mentorship, and you're going to go through the application. This is some of the modules you're going to go through with your coach. It's more of a one-on-one session, so you have credits every month. You're going to book a session based on your calendar availability, and one of our coaches is going to get on the session with you and help you just streamline, listen to you, and see how they can help you with the mentorship. Okay, so it's an educational program where we literally show you what our coaches are doing and how they are implementing strategies like you just showed today. You saw we just showed you today. Okay, simple but very effective. Okay, and it's repeatable, you know. Okay, all right, so no guarantees. All we do here is to share our experiences. Okay, so we are in that trade. I can see it's going to the opposite. I don't know if it's going to give us a loss. It's okay. If we get a loss, we're going to report that on Friday morning. So don't miss our live on Friday, 9:30 a.m. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified. Okay. And at the moment, I'm going to end this with a prayer. In the belief of the power almighty, we pray. The belief of the power almighty, we pray that the market be good to us, and those who are going to apply this training may also be successful. And I will see you guys on Friday. We're going to end this now. Goodbye.